dude is talking about his imperfect teeth when he's got some nice looking teeth on him. What are you talking about? What you know about fucked up teeth? I had braces, and when I got braces, I had to get 2 teeth taken out because I had too much crowding in the bottom of my fucking mouth, bro.
What do you know about fucked up teeth? I never got braces.
Hey, you still got straight teeth in your boy over here. I didn't. In my defense, I didn't really. I mean, I didn't really wear my retainer like that. I kind of fucked up with the retainer situation.
Yeah, no, that is actually a serious.
It is what it is. The top's looking great. The bottom gets a little crowded in the front, but I don't give a fuck no more. But it's like
if I've ever had like a sleepover with someone that needs a retainer, like I realize how much they need.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
It's like I need it. Like like, it's crazy.
It's not like the things you can just kind of pop in when you remember, you know. It's like you can like forget to brush your teeth in the morning and then like, oh, I'll get it later. Yeah. Retainer, you can't really do that. Like if you forget, like you got to go back home type shit. You got to get that thing.
You know, conversation that we said we were gonna start off.
Yeah,
with.
Pull that a little closer to you. Yeah, don't be afraid of the mic. You're good right there. Yeah.
Conversation we said we were gonna start with. Everything that Michael Jordan has done has already been done before.
Okay, yes. So, context. Me and Gott, we've been hanging out for like an hour, so there was some conversation we're kind of avoiding until we got to the podcast, so that's what we get about here right now. All right, go ahead.
I was just saying, like, one thing that I think is that Michael Jordan is not the GOAT because everything that he has done has already been done. And I could be wrong. Someone might be able to say something that hasn't been done before. Okay. But I'm pretty sure... Like even like I understand he went 6 and 6, whatever. I'm pretty sure Bill Russell went 7 for 7, and he like what?
Yeah, the problem with the Bill Russell debate is he was in an era when everyone was so much worse.
I
like,
get
yeah.
No, and see, like my thing is I would never even put him in like the top 75 players in my opinion. I agree with that. Like I think he was like 6'8". He was like
big fucking man.
Like, but like he was one of the best centers in the league at the time. Like I don't know. Like, I don't think that that would happen now.
I mean, now like you have to be 6'8", like to be not even be a seriously,
Like, you would have to be a small forward. You wouldn't be able to even be able to play center. But you can't. But it doesn't matter. Regardless of that, he still did it. And Michael so he did that. So it's been done. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? So he wasn't even the first person to do that. And then I feel like I don't know, like I don't even know how to put it. Like I said earlier, the free throw line, the dunk, like Zach LaVine at a windmill. That's another thing that like I don't think Zach LaVine's the only other person to ever do it. That's why the only reason I bring it up because it's only ever been done one time. Other than that, but he did it. I'm pretty sure fucking a million other people have probably done it.
Could, and will do it.
Yeah, I bet you like there's probably gonna be a viral video at one point of someone doing that. I bet you it's someone who isn't even in the NBA.
I was gonna say it's probably gonna be like a high school kid, like a junior or senior
Literally.
in high school.
Have you seen those kids
recently?
Yes,
you're telling me.
Have you seen Emmanuel Hansel?
I have no idea who that is.
He has one arm and he has like 3 D1 offers for basketball.
What? For basketball?
It's literally one of the craziest things I've ever seen in my life.
And I'm not being. It's not a sympathy offer. It's he's valid enough to earn the offers.
Oh no, 100%. They're not even like crazy. They're not even crazy schools, and I'm pretty sure his first offer was like a month and a half ago, and he's been like a known high school basketball player for probably like 3 or 4 years now. Not like he's honestly been like famous for like 2 years now, like all over Instagram all the time. But like he was around a little bit on Instagram and shit like 2 years before that, just because of the fact that he had one arm.
Hell yeah.
But then people realized that like, oh shit, like. He's actually fucking good.
He's a dude with one arm who's better than guys with 2 arms type of shit. Yeah,
dude,
man, I love to hear that.
Dunking all over people.
That's beautiful.
He has like, I'm pretty sure it goes. I don't want people to take this wrong. I'm not trying to be a dick.
People are gonna take anything you ever say wrong. Just say.
He got. It's like probably his arm's probably stopped right here. So he has like a tiny little bit. So like when he be shooting.
He uses. I've seen that shit, dude. Yeah, he's mad tall.
Yeah,
I've seen that shit. Yeah,
he, like,
hell
shooting, and it's like, yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, bro.
It's like it's nuts, and he like makes it. Like I don't know how consistent. I'm not really into high school basketball. I don't know if it's like crazy consistent.
But if he's getting D1 offers, he's got to be doing something. If it's not out of the fact that he's like, oh, he's got one arm who's playing decent. No, if he's getting D1 offers, he's playing fucking immaculately well. Like he's doing his thing.
Yeah,
that is amazing, man. Yeah. I mean, but no, I was gonna say that just the message and like the role model-esque properties and that shit for other people Like, especially young people who might be an amputee or whatnot or whatever. But that is unexplainably magical to those types of people, and that makes me mad happy.
And they can actually make money off that.
Yeah, bro.
They changed that shit so you can make money in college as a college.
Yeah, the NCAA, which they should. I feel like we talked about that last time we did one of the podcasts we did, and it wasn't that rule hadn't been changed yet, and we were like arguing about. No, we were talking about how bullshit that rule is.
Yeah.
Because all the money that schools bring in based on their fucking names of the players, but the players get nothing. So crazy, bro.
There was a thing where like Reggie Bush would have made like millions. I'm pretty sure it was like 4 or 5 million he would have made in college
for a college kid
before
bro.
He even made it to the NFL.
And
like when I seen that, I was like, I literally would be so mad about that. Like if I were him and I seen that, I don't care if he's a millionaire and he has millions. He's probably still like, I want my 4 million. Like people like that, they want money. He wants that money. Like he's like, what? That's crazy. I just think it's. I don't know.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't know. I just feel bad for the guy. I feel bad for everyone who could have made money in college. One person I feel bad for is D'Anthony Thomas, because he was like okay, but like in the NFL didn't really do anything. But in college he was like
just going off.
Crazy, like he could have
which
made
many
so
people
much
do
money
type
in college.
shit. Yeah,
he still probably made millions. He's still probably set. He's probably doing something right now. But like, yo, this dude would have made millions in college. Like, he would, and it's just crazy to think how many people would have made money. What type of money people would have been making.
Hear me out on this. I have a kind of a different approach to it that I'm thinking of. It connects like. Let's use Facebook, for instance. Mark Zuckerberg, when he was at college, he came up with the idea for Facebook, supposedly. I think it was a CIA plan, whatever. But this was in the works before. But he's the guy credited with making Facebook. Did it while he was in college. He did that. He started a business in college.
Yeah, someone else. I just want to say one thing. It wasn't even his idea.
Well, it was the Zinker Walk twins, or the fuck they're called.
But then
I don't give a fuck about them.
Then he also like fucked them over. But then he also did his best friend dirty when.
The guy with the music app, the music service. What the hell is that guy's name? I don't know what the fuck his name. I know what you're talking about. No, he had mad lawsuits. Zuckerberg's a piece of shit historically,
I hate him.
and he was also took the idea from the Central Intelligence Agency to make Facebook. That's a different story. We'll look into it, folks. But I'm saying I'm not trying to get into that right now. It's just too ridiculous. But what I'm saying is, bro, if someone's in college and they come up with a model to make money that's gonna further develop and blossom into a full career later on in life. Like, obviously, if you're a doctor, you can't be a doctor and something. But, like, if you're a business major, you can make a business while in college. If you're, like, you can do shit progressively. If you're a graphic arts designer, you can be making a whole business before you even graduate, making as much money as you want. College will never ask for a dime of it. But if you are in the NCAA sports and your job after intended, you have a chance of going into a professional organization after. That's a career, okay? That's no different than someone making a business and saying, oh, I'm going to keep running with this business. So if you're making money in any regard, if you're not an athlete, they don't give a fuck. But if you're an athlete who brings them the most money on any student body, they aren't giving you a dime. For how long? How's that fair? Just breaking it down. How's that fair? Because anyone else with any skill set can use their skill set to make as much money as they want and humanly possible in that time frame, except for this minority of athletes in every regard of sports. It's fucking ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Dude, Harvard has like fucking tens of billions of dollars sitting around from like donations and shit for fucking nothing. For nothing. Like, we do some studies. Fuck you and your studies. Pay the athletes. They're rolling their asses off. They're fencing. I don't know what the hell you do at Harvard. They're doing stuff.
Yeah, I agree.
It's crazy. It's not like it's like Army or Navy where, like, I guess that I can understand that because it's, it's still college, though. So maybe not.
This is what I say to my dad, right? My dad hated the fact of college players getting paid. He didn't like it. And he was like, they get scholarships or whatever. And I'm like, okay, Dad, let me put it this way, right? Like, there's the best player to ever be in college football or whatever. And he has a full scholarship going to school for free. And then there's a player who's absolutely nowhere close to being the greatest college football. I don't know who the greatest college football player is of all time, so I'm sorry. But
Joe Connaughton.
And then someone else getting a full ride who isn't even close to it. It's like don't you think that they don't, like, how do they deserve the same treatment? How do they deserve the same shit? Like, they just, all they get is a full ride. Like, this person should be getting paid. Like, this person should not just get a full ride. This person's the greatest college football player of all time, and you know he is. Why does he just have a full ride?
Yeah.
You should have a full ride, plus give him money. Because, one, he's making you money just because people...
Ungodly amounts of money.
A sold-out stadium and the concessions and everything.
Yeah.
Why isn't he getting paid? He doesn't deserve just a full ride. He deserves... You're making money off of him. Like, why is it that, like... That's fucked up to me. Like, that is fucked up to me. I don't fuck with that. And my dad kind of agreed with that, but he was still against it for some reason. Because he's stuck in it. Like, you know... He's stuck the way that he was.
Understandably. It's kind of like what you're saying... the way you just explained it to me, it kind of rung is like it's kind of the same as artists. You know, a lot of artists, they'll get, instead of a sponsorship or a scholarship, they'll get like a signing bonus. So like, they'll get the initial incentive, but then they get fucked the rest of the way. Like you get a little like, oh yeah, we're your friend, we got you. But whether it's the college board or if it's the fucking the music industry, you're gonna get fucked. Yeah. Like they're in it for themselves. They're gonna make as much money off of you and give you as little as possible in return. That's the model for both of them. It seems like.
Yeah. Like, I bet college players were getting paid a little cash. I
but bro, it's illegal though. That's so it's like it shouldn't have to be illegal to take money.
It shouldn't be. Yeah, exactly. It shouldn't have to be done that way.
No.
It should just be clean. Because once I genuinely feel like once it's clean, they could be making more money than what the fuck they were given. They're probably given like what? Like probably like it was like, oh, here's $5,000 in cash just to make it look like it's even more money. Yeah. And then put it in an envelope and hand it to them. What do you think a college student's gonna be like? No.
Yeah, I mean, fucking 20-something-year-old kid who's probably starving, you know? Just...
I want more money? No. He's gonna fucking go out and he's gonna fucking spend it on probably fucking beer and fucking weed. Fucking anything he fucking get his fucking hands on and be like...
Yo, maybe that's why they don't want them to have the fucking money. Maybe they're like, these kids can't handle big checks right now.
But it doesn't matter because there are people that are their age that already have that. Oh, that's what I'm saying, so it doesn't...
Yeah. Devil's advocate, of course, but I agree.
No, I
agree.
I understand. I understand what you're saying. I get that, but at the same time, it's like, but there are people their age making that type of money.
Yeah,
rappers are making that type of money at the fucking 15, 14.
Let's rephrase this. They're okay with if this is the situation, they're like, oh yeah, they can't handle it. But they can handle paying $40,000 or $50,000 a year to attend. You know what I mean? So it's like they only care. See, colleges mimic government officials in many ways. They only give a fuck about them, and they'll give you as little to as nothing as they possibly can, while they eat everything. So it's kind of like, oh yeah, we'll take all these taxes, then once a year we'll give you like $1,000, $200,000. Go be happy. It's like college, like you want a scholarship? Yeah, we'll give you a reduced cost, but make sure you work your fucking ass off, make us ungodly amounts of money. Then when you go to the pros, if you go to the pros, don't forget about us.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah,
it's when you get that big check, send us a little gift every year, like a couple thousand, $10,000. Fuck you, man. Like, what is this shit? It's fucking crazy.
That is crazy.
It's actually nuts, dude.
Because realistically, I would have still been here if it wasn't for you. I could go to a different school. Fuck you. Like,
well, what if they're scared of the endorsement factor? Because do colleges have endorsements? I know UConn has endorsements, right?
Yeah, a lot of colleges.
Okay,
like Michigan, like Jordan.
Yes, yeah. UNC and shit like that for sure. So if that's the case, maybe they're scared that if they give players an overwhelming amount of freedom to be kind of free agents in the endorsement field, the endorsements they have confided and contracted to their college, they'll get out of the companies will be like, oh, we don't need the whole college, we can get players now. Like if there's another LeBron, they'll be like, why would we sponsor the whole school that this LeBron is when we can just fucking sponsor LeBron for a fraction of the price and then have a foot in the door the whole time when he gets pro? Yeah. I'm getting real conspiratorial with this now, but I'm getting passionate. This is crazy. Yeah. It's inexcusable, man. Inexcusable.
I don't agree with it at all. I think that they deserve fucking money, and I think they deserve it now. And I think they deserve fat checks. Oh shit,
You're good.
Not all of them. Not all. I'm not saying like some dude who's sitting on the bench like deserves fucking fat paychecks.
Yeah, but base salaries, like give him a base salary, even if it's a fucking
like the Heisman Trophy winner, give him like money.
Yeah.
Like Rob Gronkowski gets to get $500,000 because he caught I think it was like a certain amount of passes in a season. Like fuck that. If you can get that, then the Heisman Trophy winner gets fucking money.
Yeah, agreed.
What? That's great.
Agreed.
But like if the Buccaneers can afford to give that, then the NCAA affords to give $500,000
without a question
to the Heisman. I'm not even saying millions.
You heard it.
Not even saying millions. Even if it was 100,000, even if it was 50,000, give him something.
See, because that's my thing. I don't think these athletes should be making millions. Like,
yeah, exactly. I'm not saying, but like
money though.
But give them JV money. Like warm them up. Give them a couple 100,000. Give them a little bit of money to spend because like. Once they why even go from nothing and then when they're in the pros, then they're getting all that money and that's when they fuck themselves over in the pros.
Yeah.
Let them steady themselves into it. If in college, if you give them a couple 100,000 and they're low key or whatever, like they're responsible with it or like they learn how to be responsible with money just by having like it's a lot of money. I'm not saying it's not a lot of money, but still like kind of easing up to millions.
Yeah. Like
it's millions up there. You can't just go from nothing to millions. It's crazy.
And even anything is, dude. If you were making, let's just say you made it, they gave the bench warmer athletes $1,000 a week, just base salary, bro. That's $4,000. I'm saying like after taxes, whatnot. They get like a band a week or something. I mean, is that too? I mean, that is.
And
maybe
it's
that,
only for 3 months of the year, or what is it? I think that
that's the thing. You don't have to pay them all year round because they have opportunities to do other shit around year round. They still got to train and whatnot, but bro, like. Yeah. Athletes don't get paid for training camps.
I agree.
So it's, if you're going to hold them to this esteemed position and do what you're going to do is try to send them to the pros and groom them to be a pro athlete, at least fucking prepare them in every regard of that situation opposed to just fucking physically.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. And teach the fucking athletes about money and shit, too. Don't just give them the money. Teach them about it.
I genuinely feel like if there's, like, someone who, like, I'm not saying they have to take these classes. They can make their own decisions. But, like, I feel like if there's someone like Trevor Lawrence when he went to Clemson, I feel like I don't understand why every single class he's taking should be about money.
Why it should or shouldn't?
It should. I feel like every single class that he takes in college should have somewhat to do with money. Unless, obviously, there's other...
Or just because it's superstardom and whatnot.
Yeah, there's base classes that you have to take, probably, like, biology you probably have to take, or, like fucking shit like that. But I'm saying, like, all around, like, other shit. Like, it should be, like, as much classes as you can about money so they know about money. And if you're teaching them it, and they're literally getting that money as you're teaching it to them, they'll be implementing it right then and there. It wouldn't be like they'd be learning about it.
Yeah, it's not like just throwing them into the wild with like a spear and be like, here, go kill an animal. You're showing them how to kill the animal, how to, like you're showing the whole process while you're doing it with them type of shit.
Exactly. As they're getting that little bit of money, you're teaching them that shit. And it's like, And I feel like maybe they could make, maybe they really could have, and I wouldn't have even been like that much against it. If you want to be eligible to be paid, you have to take a certain amount of classes about money. You have to be learning about money. You have to be learning about saving money. You have to join electives, or you have to join a club, or you have to do something involved with the football program, with the players that are being paid, whatever. Like, on that.
Yeah, you're preaching the choir at that point. I'll tell you that.
I feel like you could do something like that. Like, I'm not even saying like give them fucking $100. Like, if you did something like that, as long as they get the money that they deserve because they're fucking giving you money left and right and fucking center. I don't know. It's crazy to me. It's fucking nuts.
Dude, I think this.
I love how you have.
Oh, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. That was a gift as well. My family fucking spoils me. No, it was like one of those things you buy on like a website, but dude, if someone painted that, I would be fucking flaunting that. I'd drive around with it in my back window because that shit is gorgeous.
It is gorgeous.
Yeah, dude, the fam hooks it up, man. I guess a very good. I always tell people like I don't need gifts because I don't give a fuck about shit. Like I really don't. If you want to give me a gift, hang out with me or give me silver. Like I don't.
Give me silver.
Yeah, like let's have a conversation about anything, or just give me an ounce of silver. It's all I need. But it's like, man, they just keep getting me stuff. And like the lightsaber thing here too. I'm very fortunate and appreciative of all the things, man. You know, it's I'll buy many things for myself, but like when I get gifts, I accept gifts, of course. But it's like I appreciate them. You know, I'm more of I like to give shit. I like to see the reaction on someone's face when they're like, oh fuck, man, like, like that. It's like that does something more for me than when I get something most of the time. But I love that shit. I love that shit.
Yo, I have a quick question.
Yeah, of course.
I was just wondering if I could possibly have some pretzels because I've seen some pretzels.
You have some pretzels?
Really?
Yeah, dude. You gotta chew on like the side if that's cool though. You know what I mean? Like when you're like where they're on top of the thing up there.
Oh, dude, yeah. Would you want me to like put it in?
No, take the whole thing, dude. What are you crazy? What is this guy's problem? Look at this fucking guy with his generosity over here. His freaking humbleness. Take the whole fucking jar, bro. Eat the pretzels. Don't shout out the brand though. It's not an endorsement.
Alright, I'm gonna block.
Yeah, don't even let them see it.
Now we keep it there, just so there'll be one nerd.
You don't know about that? Let me know.
Whoever's gonna watch this is just gonna be like, dude, what type of pretzel is
yeah.
that? And they're never gonna know.
You know what no one could ever say about me? That Big Pretzel ever bought me out. Big Pretzel ain't never finna buy me out, bro. It's never gonna happen. No, I got you. You know what you just do? No, stop. You just.
Oh shit!
All right, that was loud. That's a noise right there.
That was quite a noise.
I don't think it would pick up as crazy. Nah, it's probably gonna pick up on the mic. I just lost half the audience with that one thing, but dude, I think the thing also with like teaching about finances, like I think this should be taught very early on. Like pre-puberty in school. Like you should really know about the first of all, I'm a rant for a sec. We need to know about each branch of government and exactly what they do and the power they have and don't have, because there is a big cloud over the legislative, judicial, and executive branches of the government. No one knows what the fuck it is. We need to know that corporations are fucking monopolizing to the point where our government and our world is just a big corporation whirlpool. It's not what we think. We're not living in a world anymore. And I know I'm getting this. Hear me out. I'll elaborate. For instance, 90% of media outlets are owned by 5 or 6 parent companies. So 5 or 6 companies roughly own the vast majority of media. Let's use BlackRock as an example. You ever heard of BlackRock? No one ever has. But they own fucking everything. And I'm not just saying that. I'm going to pull up the actual specifics of how much they own of shit. This is going to blow your fucking mind. So basically, BlackRock it's like an asset manager type of company. You know what I mean? One of those types of things. You know anything about stocks and shit like that?
I don't.
All right, well, in stocks is this term called ETFs. And instead of buying a stock of Tesla or Apple or Microsoft, you can buy collections of bits and pieces of different stocks and group them into one called an ETF. So instead of paying $1,000 for a share of Tesla, you can get into an ETF that mimics the S&P 500 companies, so the top 500 grossing companies and whatnot. You can get a share that there's like there's a fuck ton. I'll show you after. I'll show you my thing. It's easy to explain there, but I'm not going to explain to you guys what the fuck ETFs are. But they kind of came up with the concept of ETFs, more or less. Okay, DuPont, okay, the chemical company, they own 42.5 million shares. GE, General Electric, they own 82.2 shares. By the way, for DuPont, they're the number 1 shareholder. For GE, they're the number 2 shareholder. This keeps going, by the way. Fox Media, they're the number 1 shareholder with 17 million shares.
For Fox Media?
Yep. Yeah. Disney, they're the number 1 shareholder with a 137.9 million shares in Disney. Again, you can look any of this up, folks. This is public information. Microsoft, the number 1 holder. Do you know how much fucking shares of Microsoft these fucking people own? Take a guess. Please, just guess. Just guess. Guess away. Guess away. Take a guess.
$237 million.
That was... Yeah, that was close. If instead of 200, you said 615.9. Dude, it's crazy, God. It's fucking crazy. Paramount.
That's fucking crazy.
Paramount.
Sorry,
No, you're... What? No, you gotta talk in the mic.
I just copied them and I was just like,
oh, there you go. Okay. Paramount. They're the number 1 shareholder with 65.3 million shares. And again, I'm not done. IBM, number 1 shareholder, 75.5 million shares. And we can keep going. So let me break this down. They own chemical, pesticide companies. They own media, entertainment, whatever the fuck Disney is at this point, because Disney seems to be everything. Electric motors, General Electric, so production of machinery and shit. IBM, Microsoft, Apple. They have a threat. They don't just have their hands around the neck of every industry in the world. They have their whole fucking nutsack covering the face of these companies and making the companies lick the ball sweat off of them in the nutsack. That was a crazy metaphor, but the point stands. They are ridiculously wealthy and influential. They're deeply embedded with the World Economic Forum, run by Klaus Schwab, which is literally a group that seeks to unify the world, okay, with the collective meetings of corporation heads and government officials. So right there alone, there is a group out there that has anyone you can think of meet there. Putin, Tulsi Gabbard, Bill Gates. I mean, if you fucking think of someone who is a political or a corporate head, I guarantee you they're part of the World Economic Forum. I guarantee you. They do these meetings, and there's a slogan that I've heard from them, and one of the quotes is, "You'll have nothing and you'll be happy about it." These people don't want you to have any private ownership of anything. They think humans are a plague. Klaus Schwab has a book called COVID-19 and the Great Reset, where in the book, I haven't read it because I won't give that guy my fucking money, but I've heard numerous people explain what he talks about. First of all, he didn't write the book, because if he wrote the book, it came out a year after COVID started, less than a year. So unless he knew COVID was going to start, which he probably did, he had a team of writers bang that fucking book out. And basically what he says is it's humanity's fault that COVID started, and we're the virus to the earth, which everyone says. I mean, all these people say this shit. They say what's wrong with the earth. So they think that basically what has to happen is private ownership needs to go away, so no more free market, no more capitalism. We need to give all the power, resources, means of production, and currency into the hands of corporations and government officials. I swear to fucking God, this is a legitimate thing. It's called the World Economic Forum. It's very real, and it is what conspiracy theorists, whatever the fuck that term means anymore, have been saying is going on since I have gotten into this area when I was fucking like 13. We call it the New World Order, Agenda 21, Agenda 23, whatever you want to say about it. It's all the same bullshit. Humans are the issue to these people, and the only way to stop it is to give away all our rights, become communist China, and have social credit scores, get rid of all gas-powered vehicles, all means of gasoline, everything electric, everything. No private ownership, no private business. Everything is a fucking monopoly run by ultra-fake elitist class of people. I won't call them elite because they're not elite over nobody except their fucking devil they worship. These people are fucking crazy, bro. And I dare anybody to question anything I just said as illegitimate. Because you can find any of this on their own fucking website, bro. World Economic Forum. That's all I'm saying. Sorry for the rant.
No, that was a really good rant. Because I didn't know a single thing you just said, so you just told me about shit that I did not know.
It's crazy. It's very crazy, man. This is a real fucking thing. It's rapidly approaching. They meet periodically every year. It's absolutely insane. I don't even know what else to say about it. The fact that all these people, Putin was on the website of their website before the invasion of Ukraine. So I can't take the war serious. I can't take anything these people say serious because they're all fucking embedded with one another. They all have the same agenda in one regard or another. They all want total domination. The mainstream narrative of what's going on with the invasion of Ukraine is that Putin wants to bring back the Russian Empire. He wants to bring back the Soviet Union and whatnot. Fine. Maybe he does. But guess what? He wants what everybody else wants. They want a unification of a global currency, of a global credit system, of a cashless society, of a society where you own nothing and be happy about it. What kind of George Orwellian 1984 fucking post-apocalyptic fucking dystopian bullshit is this? I don't know if you ever heard of 1984? Animal Farm? That book? It's about the animals, and they form a community against the humans and shit. They revolt against the humans. I read it in school. That's why I asked. Anyway, it's a symbolic book about the communist uprising with Lenin or Stalin. I forget which one. I think it was with Lenin. Anyways, it's about communism and shit like that. But basically, he wrote another book called 1984, and in the book, it's an amazing book. It's very fucking good. It's a fictional book, but it's about this guy, Winston, and he's the main character, and he lives in... I'm not going to go into great detail because it's an old-ass book. He lives in a dystopian society in the future where basically there's thought police, there's ministries of truth. People go missing for stepping out of the line and being out of the ordinary. They'll kill you, they'll brainwash you. Everyone is just so sheepish in their thought. Everyone thinks the same thing. If you think an opposite, you go missing and no one ever questions it. I mean, there's sectors where, you know, they get rid of the language. They take words out, which is literally censorship. There's so many similarities in that book that translate to current events going on right now. I'm not a big person. I've had 2 Instagram accounts banned for no reason. I've had a YouTube video taken off because a man told me that he got sick after taking an experimental RNA therapy treatment. And I got a video taken off and I got a strike on my channel for a man sitting down and telling me that he got sick and he has medical evidence to back up his claims. That is crazy. I'm not out here saying... I said a lot of shit on this channel. I just want to make that clear. I've said a lot of shit conspiracy-wise. Not one video has ever been banned. But as soon as I talk to a guy who got injured from a vaccine, he gets banned. So my comparison there is obviously censorship. There's deplatformation. What is the difference between that and word police? What's the difference? Because that's what it was in 1984. It was thought police. It was word police. It was the Ministry of Truth. If you say anything that went out of line, you got decensored. Their version of deplatformation and censored was to fucking make you go missing. Ours is to shun you off the internet and have every other fucking sheep who can't actually make a critical thought except someone else in a fucking suit on TV is telling them how to do it. Nothing against anyone in the world. I'm not trying to come at any civilians. I'm just saying there is a real problem with just blindly following the fucking guidelines and the procedures of everything that anyone ever tells you without actually critically thinking for yourself in any regard. If you can seriously sit there and tell me that you think people should be deplatformed because they share a view that's different than yours and they're not harming anybody or calling for harm on anybody, then I don't know what the fuck to do with you. I don't even want to talk to you. Because what am I going to get out of that conversation? Nothing, because you are a fucking zombie to the ridiculousness of this world and this fucking totalitarian empire that fucking runs this authoritarian state and the authoritarian world, bro. And I know I'm getting really fucking dramatic right now, whatever. It is what it is. This is the reality though, bro, we're living through some shit that is unprecedented. What we see in communist China, they have a social credit score. If you cheat in video games, if you don't visit your parents enough, if you jaywalk, if you sleep in too late, if you're a bad driver, not even car crash, just a bad driver, if you do fucking anything, your score gets lowered. And everything I just said is a legit circumstance of what happens. Those are all examples of your score will get lowered. Like a legit credit score with a credit card. But this isn't for money. This is for everything. If your score's too low, you can't get internet. You can't travel out of the country. You can't use public transportation. You can't buy certain products from certain companies. Dude, this is legit. This is called the social credit system of the Communist Chinese Party. Chinese Communist Party. And this is fucking real. I think it started in 2014, I think. This is fucking legit. So, it's just, you got all these fucking people over here in America, all these corporate heads. I forget exactly who it was. It was somebody, and it was Justin Trudeau, the fucking prime minister, bitch-ass motherfucker in fucking Canada. He is on video saying how he worships the model that Xi Jinping, who is the Chinese dictator, has set in China. He respects it. When he was asked who he looks up to, foreign leaders, he said Xi Jinping is a good example. What's he a good example of? Because he has over 1 million fucking Uyghur Muslims in concentration re-education camps. I mean, there's videos I've seen of them blindfolded and handcuffed, sitting on their knees in rows, endless rows, being beaten by guards. Last time shit like that happened, it was called fucking Nazi Germany, and there was a fucking world war about it. But when these motherfuckers over here, these communist fucks, want their Great Leap Forward shit that Mao set way back in the day, that says by 2040, they will have full control of everywhere in Asia that they want. Taiwan, Beijing, all of it. Again, none of this is conspiratorial. Everything I've said thus far, that to my knowledge, is very legitimate and practical, and nothing's speculative. This is all happening. So why the fuck? I don't know what my actual point was. My point is we're turning to shit. I mean, we could sit here and talk about, oh man, Putin's a bad guy, or Biden's a bad president, or, dude, it's not gonna matter soon. It's just not. It's legitimately not gonna matter anymore. You know, and I'm not fear-mongering. I'm not trying to tell people what to do or what to think. I'm just saying, these people who think they have an actual say in rationale of controlling your fucking lives don't care about you, and they actually want you dead and suffering. Like, they really do. They want you to have nothing and be happy about it.
That's why the whole, like, your vote matters pissed me the fuck off, bro.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
that shit just bothered me.
Yep.
Like, that shit just, I didn't vote.
Yeah.
So whenever people be like, oh, who'd you vote for? First off, I don't know. If anyone here asks someone the question, who did you vote for? Why? What makes you think that you, like, I don't know, that you have the right, I just, it's a weird question. Like, first, I feel like I should, I don't know, like, there's one thing that, like, I don't know how to put it. It's like, I didn't even vote. Like,
Yeah.
and, like, if I did vote and I went in there, I would have been undecided. As
Yeah.
in, like, which party I am, that is. I would have been undecided. I'll never be not undecided. I'll never pick a side.
Yeah.
Like, in my head, I just can't. And no matter if any, like, because neither of them are good in my eyes. Like, they're both just bad in their own ways. They both just have, I feel like at the tippity top, they're all just not good people, but they just have different ideas than the other not good people.
Yeah.
And they just try and make themselves look good, and they just push it, and they push it, and they try and tell you that your vote matters, but really, in reality, what's happening is everything that you just said, and they are just telling you that your vote matters, so you don't realize what is actually happening backstage. Other than the person, there's a person standing on that podium on the stage telling, like, with the crowd, he's like, oh, your vote matters, blah, blah, blah. And he's fucking going behind the stage, and they're fucking laughing.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're like, they are laughing. Like, they think it's, like, hilarious. They're like, yo, they actually think that. Like, they all cheered for me. Like, they actually believe what I just said.
And they're all hanging out behind the scenes. Yeah. I mean, dude, legitimately, yeah. It's a fucking popularity contest of who can say the better punchline before the time's up and who can make the most promises without actually coming up with any of the promises you promised. I look at it as, this is going to be crazy. People are going to be, what the fuck am I talking about? I look at it as, are you going to pick Jeffrey Dahmer or Charles Manson this time around? Because every fucking president's a serial killer. Name one president who doesn't kill innocent people in airstrikes. Sure as hell wasn't George W. Bush. That man is a genocidal warmonger who was responsible for ungodly amounts of chaos and death under his regime. Obama, don't even get me fucking started on the amount of people Obama killed in airstrikes. Trump was next level in airstrikes. I mean, this guy loved killing innocent people. You tell me Biden's not doing the same thing? Tell me Clinton was doing the same thing? They all fucking kill people. We're run by serial killers. The people that we think we fucking care about us don't give a fuck. They don't care about staying in office, lobbying, becoming bureaucrats, and fucking killing innocent people on airstrikes. Because it happens every single day, no matter what's going on. You can guarantee an innocent person died in an airstrike. I guarantee you can guarantee it. It's all on taxpayer money. So not only are they doing that shit, it's on our conscience. It is on us too. Because they're using our money that we are giving to them unconditionally and unwillingly most of the time. It's still there though. We're responsible in this bullshit. You want to wonder why people hate America? Why so many people hate America? I'll tell you fucking exactly why. Because America gets their fucking big ass dick in everyone's shit and says, oh, you guys have an issue? Don't worry, we'll come in, kill everybody, and then fucking give you give you democracy. When in return, all they do is fucking put fucking fake ass dictator leadership roles in there and repeat the cycle over and over again. Look at the lineage of the CIA overthrowing governments, bro. Okay, that's just one example. I mean, dude, they sold guns to the Iran-Contra. They sold cocaine to Nicaragua and bought cocaine from Nicaragua and flooded it into the U.S. and underdeveloped neighborhoods for generations, causing systemic, built-up arrests of black minorities primarily, breaking up family structures, and making ungodly amounts of money to fund black budget projects. This is all legit. They laced and tortured ungodly amounts of people in psychological operations for 20 plus years in MK Ultra. 149 sub-projects inside of MK Ultra. Do you know what the fuck they did to people? We don't even know the worst of what they did to people. People died, I'll tell you that. People were tortured. Mental patients, pregnant people, prisoners, Charles Manson, Ted Kaczynski, Whitey Bulger. All three are crazy people that were all made crazy by our fucking government under our tax money. I mean, what? What are we doing here? What are we still doing here? And I don't mean to take this out on you. I don't even mean, I'm sorry.
No, it's all good.
Dude, it's all good. I just explode sometimes because it's like, oh man, the Masked Singer's on tonight. Oh, is it? Well, guess what? 10,000 fucking children in Ukraine just fucking died because these fucking warmongers want a fucking bigger payday. So forgive me for not giving a fuck about your goddamn Super Bowl halftime show, you stuck up pricks. Not wearing your fucking mask at the halftime show. Every other person in the world has to wear a mask. Fucking hypocrisy at its finest, and I'm sick of it, bro.
Can I say one thing?
Please, I wish you would not stop talking. Please say something. I'm sorry.
Oh, that was a really good halftime show.
What is it?
That was a really good halftime show. I'm sorry. I know what you just said.
Bro.
When it comes, I'm sorry. I have to appreciate.
You don't have to apologize, man. This is my rant. It's not my. My word isn't gospel, bro. I'm a human, dog.
It's like. Like I get that. I get what you're saying, but when it comes down to it, that was a really good halftime show.
Listen, I'm going to say one thing. I have an iPhone. This was made by slave labor. I watch Star Wars religiously and Marvel. They pander to the CCP party in China, which literally has Uyghur Muslims in re-education camps.
Wait, what'd you say? Wait, they have what?
Uyghur Muslims? It's a sect of Muslims.
No, the Star Wars. What do they have?
Well, they're Star Wars and Marvel, both owned by Disney. Disney panders to the Communist Party substantially, as all Hollywood does. I love movies. I give into the system I hate all the time. And I hate that I do it. What's the alternative? Do I become a fucking Tibet monk? You know what I mean? Like, what's the alternative here? Like, do I live in the mountains or do I go live in the deserts? Or do I live in Montana and do nothing like just become Kanye and start yelling on Instagram? Like, what do I do here? Tell me what the fuck to do. It's like, I'm not mad at any civilian. I'm really not. I'm mad at the ignorance that people don't even awaken to this realization these things are happening. Like, if you can sit around and do nothing all day. I don't give a fuck. I really don't. You have free will. I don't give a fuck what you do or who you do anything with. What you think or what you say. What you want to do. I don't care. I hope you have fun while doing it. But if you're going to try to lecture me or rant to me or post anything about any current affair or anything, I don't want to fucking hear it. If you're not willing to actually look at something in a nuanced perspective and be rational about these things and be actually fucking mentally capable of looking at every perspective, whether you agree with it or not, because I guarantee you everything I've ever said I never agree with at one point. No one agrees on anything they hear initially. If you're actually thinking about something, you have to fucking look into shit. So I don't want to fucking hear it, bro. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear any excuses from anybody. Oh, I stand with Ukraine. I don't stand with Ukraine. I don't stand with Russia. I don't stand with the NATO. You know, I stand with civilians everywhere. I stand with every single innocent civilian in the world who does nothing wrong and lives their ordinary life while maniacs try to kill them. Do I stand with fucking Zelensky and fucking Ukraine? No, I don't. Because that guy's a piece of shit. The president of Ukraine, in the last election, the fake democracy election, he shut down newspapers. He shut down news channels on television to silence his fucking opponent. That's not democracy, brother. That's fucking tyrannical regimes. You can paint all these hierarchies in society as you want in any country. It's all bullshit. They're all bullshit. They're all owned by fucking corporate bullshit.
Yeah.
I mean, in China, corporations and the government are intertwined. There's no such thing as corporations in China without the CCP's approval. They don't exist.
Yeah.
Like, they don't. There's no distinction. There's no distinction.
That's crazy.
And that's what they want for the U.S., except they want the opposite role. They want no distinction between the government and the corporation, but they want the corporations to be the fucking figureheads. That's what they want. You know, brought to you by Pfizer. On every fucking time you turn on the TV. When I was in I had my radio was fucked up in my car for a while, so I had to use the radio instead of Bluetooth. So when I would be driving, and after every fucking commercial, it would just be a Pfizer ad, or it would be a Moderna ad. It's like, bro, why is it that the fifth or seventh most common held stocks for Congress members are Pfizer and Johnson & Johnson? Why? Because they're fucking bought and sold by these people, dude. Why is it that Pfizer brought in like $40 billion for a gene therapy that doesn't work and that people have died from? And nothing. If you want to get vaccinated, I don't give a fuck what you want to do. I don't care. You're your own person. But don't lie to people and say it's 100% safe when you rushed it. It's the quickest manufactured vaccine ever made. It's not a vaccine. It's a gene therapy.
Okay, can I say
it's crazy.
Can I say one thing?
Please.
There's a lot of people that won't get the vaccine, but before the vaccine came out, they were complaining about that it was too slow for the vaccine. I literally seen posts. about people complaining about how they not come out with the vaccine, blah, blah, blah. And then they're the same fucking people who are saying that they won't get the vaccine because it came out too early and it was too quick. Oh, no way, that's safe. It was too quick. You just want to fucking complain.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm not talking about you.
I
never heard you say that before.
No,
I never heard you once say that.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about the people that did. You literally just want to complain. There are people out there who literally just want to complain.
Because they have nothing better to do with their miserable fucking existence.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's like...
Not in a disrespectful way. It's sad that people have to do that. I don't mean disrespectfully either. I mean, like, your miserable existence, and please find something you care about in life. Yeah. Have something, but, like, go ahead, sorry. I don't want people to think I was, like, shitting on people for no reason. Like, I don't want to do that ever.
Yeah.
So unless they're government officials, I don't want to fucking shit on them all day, but go ahead. I'm showing their chest and diarrhea on their faces. Dirty fucks. Dirty fucks, man. I cut you off. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Let's go away from politics for a little
Please, can we? That and with that being said, that rant was brought to you by Pfizer. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's really funny. No, I'm just saying, just so we can cool.
Yeah, I'm sorry, go.
No. I would, cause like I was listening to you and I was just getting so focused I couldn't even talk and I just.
I don't want that to happen. You gotta interject whenever, bro.
I don't want you to like look back at this and be like, damn, this dude did not talk because I don't know. I'm just getting listen, like I'm just listening to you preach.
Brother, you're good, dog. You're good, dog. You're good.
Sports. What do you think about Tom Brady coming
back? I don't know anything, dog. I don't know nothing. I knew that. What I do know is I vividly remember when this happened, when he announced retirement. I said, I don't know what the fuck I said, dude. So I can't even like have anyone vouch for him. It's just kind of my word at this point. I was like, damn, like he's just gonna pull an MJ. You know, he's gonna come back after a year or whatever. You know, after he gets bored of retirement. It wasn't even a fucking year.
Yeah.
Buddy fucked his wife a few times and drank a few sports drinks that he sponsors. And was like, I can't do this anymore. I need to throw football. That's crazy. Love of the game, I guess, you know.
He's addicted.
Yes. That's what's about.
He just can't stop.
That's what's about.
Just a beast. Like, I don't know. Play till I die, man. Please, I beg of you. Please.
How old is that fucking guy?
40. I think he'll be 40. He might be 45. Let me look it up real quick.
Please do, bro. The longevity in that guy's health is ridiculous.
Oh, I hate to be that guy to talk about this, but I need to respond to this.
No, you're good. Well, I'm just going to preach about this guy's longevity. Dude, you got to realize, people, like, this guy's a 45-year-old man, and he's not, he's not running sprints, he's not doing anything, but he is playing in a really physically demanding sport and being one of the best at it. He's already the greatest of all time at it, but currently still being one of the best at it, bro. It's so crazy, man. It's so crazy. No, you're good. It's just so crazy. But yeah, I definitely called that shit out. I don't know who the fuck I said it to. I'm going to ask around who I said it to, but I said it to someone, and they were like, oh, yeah, maybe. I was like, nah, he's finna, bro. He's not just going to stop. First of all, he's going to get a bag, okay? He's going to get a bag. So, for the money alone. Like,
I don't know, man. He's already signed. That. So, I was talking to my dad about it, right? And I was talking to him about it before Tom Brady retired. We were just talking about Tom Brady retiring and how he didn't come back to the Patriots. And I'm pretty sure that, like, the Buccaneers still owned rights to him. Like, he was retired, but they still practically, like, owned him, if that makes sense. Okay. Like, to the company. Like, if he were to play football, he
had to come back to them type of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
That's weird.
So, rumor had it he did want to retire, and he wanted to be, like, Patriots. But he couldn't get out of that. Like, he couldn't just go to the Patriots because he was retiring. Like, he was still, like, technically signed to the Buccaneers. So I think he might have. I think this could be a side thing that I haven't. I don't know if I've heard someone say this yet, but I don't even know if he wants to actually play football again.
More than he just wants to retire with the Pats. Damn. If that's true, that's a commendable ass thing. That's mad respectable.
And another thing that I have to say is maybe he wanted to come back to the Pats and shit, right? He wanted to, but he he wanted to come back to the Pats, but he couldn't. So he didn't know what to say to or about the Patriots. How is he? Because he's not going to come out in the public and say, the Buccaneers won't let me leave and sign with you, blah, blah, blah. But then again, he's also not going to come out and say that Like I don't know how to put it. He just wouldn't. I'm high as shit, by the way.
It happens. It does happen. It does in fact happen. It does.
I don't know. Like he couldn't leave, and like rumor has it he might get traded.
Yo, I'm sorry. Hold on. You know what's funny? You're crediting your lack of being able to say anything when as being high, and I'm crediting my ranting to being high. It's just mad funny. The polar opposites of that. It's mad funny. Oh man, that's too funny, dog.
What's it called? What's this dude's name?
That's too funny, dog. Man.
Shane has to get a ride at 6:30, so maybe I'll have him.
Gotta wrap it up.
I'll have him get dropped off here, and then but when he gets here, I'll dip.
Yeah, that works.
And
yeah,
I'll leave.
Yeah,
cool?
absolutely.
Sorry,
Yeah, no.
I have to do something.
No worries. Just God said it was gonna be kind of a short one today, which I'm for anything, so I don't give a fuck. But just heads up, yeah.
Yeah.
I like to keep the audience engaged with what's going on here. I watch a podcast sometimes, and like I don't mind. This is a side chat, but we'll get back to what you're saying. I'm sorry. The audience, like the commentators and the guests won't like talk directly to the audience really, and I'm like I don't know. Sometimes I like being included, you know.
Yeah.
Like some of them do like live streams where they'll like. You know, Tim Cast, for instance, that's a good one, and they'll do like live streams, so they'll get conversation with people at the end, or like shit like that. I like that, but like Rogan, for instance, like he never talks to the audience, he never even addresses them. And I'm like, damn, like I kind of feel left out sometimes. Yeah. I don't know, so I like interacting with the audience.
Sorry. No, I'm sorry. I feel bad that I'm like.
No, you're good. You're good, dude. There's no right way to do this. You're chilling. It's not like we're sitting down to talk about a specific topic. You know, if it was like a fucking interview or something, that's, you know, like a conversation thing, that's different. We're just shooting the shit, man. Oh man, I'm just happy to get the episodes in, man. I keep going through like plateaus and fucking peaks where you got shut that out for having an epileptic seizure, dog.
Yo, you want to hear something crazy?
Is it about epileptic seizures?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
I have, could you, what's your ID, sorry?
I'm gonna pause this real quick.
Yeah.
Alright, sorry about that. Gott decided to ask me about my social security number or something like that mid-podcast. Very weird. I gave it to him, of course, because I trust the guy, but I just... Might be a credit card open in my name.
No, I'm a scammer, bro.
I already filed my tax, so you can't collect those fucking things.
Fucking... But what was I about? I was about to say...
Something about epileptic seizures.
Oh, yeah. So I have a St. Bernard. Name's Kodak.
Yeah? Oh, yes, sir.
He's like about a year old. Dude's a big guy, but he has epilepsy.
No shit.
So he gets seizures, yeah. So I have to watch that shit around him. I don't know how to fucking turn it off. I just
turn what off?
The flashlight.
Oh, we'll figure that out. We'll figure that out. Don't worry about that.
And his glass table is like I feel.
Oh yeah.
Even if no matter where I put the phone, maybe I'll just put it.
Yeah, the glass table it's nice looking, but it has this downside.
No, I love it. I wasn't saying anything bad about it. I just feel bad because my phone has that. And it goes through it, so it's my phone. Not your table.
You know what it is too. Like if I wanted to sit down like in my boxers do a pod, I couldn't because people could see it. So it's like it has drawbacks for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. For sure.
No, that is fair. Actually,
you know what it is? It's a little weird. But man, I didn't. Obviously, that sounded ridiculous. I know dogs can have seizures and shit. I don't know why I just said I know dog that I do that, but man, like it's labeled as epileptic though, huh? Like specifically light sensitive and shit, huh?
Yeah, definitely.
Interesting. That's unfortunate.
He had a lot of seizures younger. When he was younger, we took him to the vet a shit ton of times. They were like, "We think he has like epilepsy," and he was on epilepsy. Sorry, I fucking mumble. And we put him on medicine, and then he eventually got off of it, and he's showing his has one every once in a while. They're like tiny. Like sometimes you'll have a big one, but then obviously we have to go to the vet. But they're like tiny. They're not like a big deal.
Yeah. Seizures are scary though, man.
Yeah,
especially
in
a pet or like someone you know. Like seeing a seizure's fucked. But
he's like 190. Like,
he's a big boy. He's fucking
huge.
There's a house.
There was one time where like he was laying down. So I have a couch like right here and one right across in my living room, like literally like probably like 4 feet apart, 5 feet apart, and he's probably like standing up. Literally probably like 6'2", 6'3", like on twos, not on all fours, but
yeah, I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, no,
Jesus.
And he like had his one paw on he had 2 paws on the couch and his feet on the other couch when he was having the seizure and start moving the couches with him.
Poor bastard, man.
It was. I was like watching it, and I was just like, that is literally one of the craziest things I've ever seen in my life. This dog just moving two coaches, like dude, because he's strong, but like when he's in the seizures, like he's strong, like he gets strength, like it's insane how much strength he has when he's in the middle of a seizure. It's just
that's just raw power right there.
It's just no crazy. Restraints. Like he's already strong. I have a picture of him. And he's like sitting on my bed like that.
Yep.
And his arms are just fucking popping.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like, he's huge, dude. He's not like, he's a lover though. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, he would never. He's not a bad dog. Like, he would never like bite you. Like one thing that's bad is like when people meet him, like he like pretends like he's gonna bite people. He'll never actually bite you. Like
kind of like showing his teeth.
When people do that, I literally put my hand inside, like not inside of his mouth, but like right there, and I'm like, he's not gonna.
Yeah.
Like I'll go like that, like and he does not bite. But like he just like if you go to pet him like that, he goes like that, and he like acts like he's gonna try and bite you because he doesn't even like being patted on top of the head. You know what I mean? But like it's crazy. So like people when they first meet him, like when they go and pat him on top of the head, 'cause like that's what people normally do.
So it's a
natural thing. He'll just act like he's gonna do it just to get them to not do it.
Was he like? Did you like raise him as like a newborn, or did you buy him?
Well, not like I bought him for something. Not a newborn. I got him when he was like 2 months or 3 months.
I'm wondering if there was like an abuse or something early on with one of the handlers.
No, I got it from who you know Fallon Hoban, Donald.
Oh yeah, no way then, no way. Donald's been on the podcast. I know Donald, but I'm just saying audience wise. Yeah, I fucking love Donald, of course. But hell yeah. That motherfucker tried to sell me a cat like 10 times. I'm like, dude, I'm allergic. I don't want a fucking cat.
Dude, they're such good people. Though. Like, they just now know like that, like they.
Great family. Dogs. All of them. They're very good people. I didn't mean to say that like I meant that. That sounded it came off like I didn't mean that type of shit. No, I'm happy. I was like, great fuck those guys, great people.
I'm happy. I was just like, we knew like getting the dog from them was just like a good decision because like we were always trying to get a dog, but like we were afraid of getting a dog. But then we were like, they're selling dogs. Like my mom was like, I was like, they're good.
Yeah, they breed them things like religiously and shit.
They're into that. They're good at it. They know how to do that shit. Scott, I think his stepfather.
Yeah.
Really good at it.
He's good dude.
He knows his shit.
Scott Logan, I believe.
Oh, he drives. Yeah. He drives all over the country too. Like he fucking goes. He told me because we got Kodak. He was like, I forget where he said was the furthest he went, but he's driven pretty far for that shit, man.
Like specifically for the dog related.
Yeah,
things?
like selling a dog.
Oh, okay,
like,
gotcha.
Across states and shit. Like it's nuts.
That's better than kind of private contracting someone else to drive it, because if he's doing at least like that might be more like relaxed for the animal too. He's like, I know this guy.
Yeah.
Opposed to like, who the fuck's a stranger? Then another stranger. It's yeah. The process of buying dogs is weird, man. Like selling animals, I get it, but like they're like living things. Like it's not like they're like dumb things like with no conscience. Like they're living, so it's like it's weird, man. Because like obviously if you replace dog or like that, like I think the only thing you can replace with is human, people would care. But like that's an extreme. I was gonna say another animal, but yeah, if you say it's weird, man.
Oh yeah, it's definitely.
Everything we do with animals is weird. We milk them, we kill them, like we hurt, we use their fur, like. We got a real weird one-sided relationship with animals. It's fucking weird.
Yeah, I know. We like love them, but then they're like, nature.
Yeah.
You're like on the nature channel. You're like, God, this is just so beautiful. And then you're like, click, and it's like Gordon Ramsay chopping up meat.
Yeah, legit, like one channel apart, bro.
It's crazy.
It's so nuts.
It's just like retarded.
It's so nuts, man. Yeah, the domestication of some animals is the most bizarre thing to me, because like what made like fucking our ancestors be like, damn, that wolf, I want that wolf. Like that wolf's gonna be mine. That's what happened. They just got wolves and they're like, you're mine now. Those are fucking vicious animals. People probably died in the process of them domesticating one of them. You probably was like, here's a little bit of food, but you know how many guys probably gave them food? They were laying in bed and they woke up with their neck being eaten by a pack of these things because they're animals.
No, I know.
And now we put them in little shopping bags and bring them into Starbucks and shit. Get my fucking frappuccino with your white asses. I'm talking about white bitches, of course. But it's crazy, man. And then you like German shit. Like, dude, I don't know if you know this. All dogs, all species are like the outcome of humans crossbreeding dogs religiously. Like, a poodle? That's not a natural dog. Like, shit, they're not... Dude, we interbred the fuck out of dogs for so long. Like, they're like... I'm pretty sure it's dogs. They're all just like artificial species that we kind of manipulated and made. Like we kind of played God with cross partnering different species of dog, like wolves and shit, until we got to what we have now. It's fucking weird. I don't think that's how that is with cats. I think cats are just cats. I think.
Yeah, because are there even like different breeds of cats?
Oh yeah. Of course. Bro, is a jaguar the same thing as a lion? Or a cougar the same thing as a tiger? Like they all
hear me
fuck
out.
you up.
I don't think that dogs are like there have to have been more than one species of dogs for them to make that. So like I'm saying, like there had to have been originally more dogs.
I'm gonna look it up because I might be. Hold on. I'm pretty
sure like there were dogs that were wild. Like there are dogs like obviously that got crossbreed and shit, but like no way all dogs are like that.
Let's see.
No way.
That's not what I wanted. I typed in the wrong thing. Did dogs come from wolves? Like I know we all know the answer to that.
Wolves,
I know, but I don't know why I looked that up opposed to what I was gonna look up. There we go. Here we go. Did humans crossbreed dogs? I need like a producer on this show who just sits in the corner with a laptop and tells me shit.
Oh, dude, those guys are awesome. I would be that guy for you.
Dude, what the fuck? Can a human crossbreed with a dog is the first question that comes up on Google. That should tell you what you need to know about the reality. But
yeah, this world's fucked, man.
Dude, what the fuck is going on? Everything is just like, can humans fuck dogs? What's going on here? Like, what are we doing? I looked up, did humans crossbreed dogs?
I feel like genuinely, like, I'm not trying to be weird, but, like, people, like, that's probably such a commonly searched thing after, like, people, like, I bet you, like, an 11-year-old watched their first werewolf movie and was like, yo.
Oh, shit. I didn't even think about I was thinking, like, sex, like, just fucking a dog.
Oh, well, like, maybe they thought that they were real, so they were, like, genuinely thought that.
That makes a lot more sense than what I was thinking.
Yeah.
You know I hope that's what it is.
I mean, there's also definitely some sick fucks out
there. Oh,
Like
absolutely. But on Google, I think you go to like the dark web for that shit, if I had to guess. What the fuck do I look up for this then?
How were dogs evolved?
Oh, fuck yeah. How were dogs invented?
Did you type that?
No, that's right there. I can't make this shit up.
Well, from what you're saying, they practically were.
All right, let's go with that one. Just tell me the origination of dogs. Here we go. Our creepiest genetic invention, the dog. Okay, let's see what this is. Okay. It's a lot of... Hold on. This is a lot of weird stuff. The reason it's useful for genetic research is... Dude, I can't get a clear-cut answer for some fucking reason. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna. This is out of context, but that wasn't enough. We had specific needs. We bred hunter dogs, herding dogs, sled dogs, and guard dogs. We tried a few unauthorized. We also tried a few unauthorized uses. We turned reproductive separation and interbreeding into a science, multiplying and dividing the species into more than 400 breeds. The American Kennel Club sorts them into sporting group, working group, herding group, hound group, whose ancestors were used for hunting, terrier group, whose ancestors were bred to hunt and kill vermin, and toy group. So yeah, I mean, according to Slate.com and the American
Toy group, they couldn't find a better term for that.
Yeah, it's very weird. Each new breed, each need. Jeez, I can't fucking read. Each breed. Tell me that's not what that just says.
Each breed called for special traits.
Yeah, but why is it phrased like that's so weird? Okay, whatever. We bred collies for village.
Maybe he was high when he wrote.
Man, I think I'm high right now. Whatever. We did it. We domesticated dogs and then we turned them into different breeds. I don't know why I can't read right now. That was such a struggle. I promise, guys, I can actually read. I don't know what the hell that was.
Oh, what's what you were talking about earlier when fucking you were saying people couldn't read or write. So
yeah, with you like
they just got manipulated and then blah, blah.
This is why we shouldn't vote, because people like me, man. This is why our voices shouldn't matter, because I can't read a sentence. Nah, it's funny though. I get like pressured. Like I don't like when I'm having a podcast. I don't give a fuck. But when it comes to like reading shit, every time I've ever read something, I overthink and struggle. Like I get nervous. I don't know why.
I feel you. Honestly.
Like I can read perfectly myself. Like I just read in my head most of the time, but I never really struggle. It's very bizarre.
Yeah.
It's see, man, we're all human, you know.
Yeah, no, see, I'm fucking up on my talking too. I was doing it earlier without even reading, so.
Yeah, that's just how it is, man. It's like we think dogs are weird. We're also as weird, though. You know, it's very bizarre.
Yeah.
It's very bizarre. Fuck, man. What else?
Love my dog, though.
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna ask about your dog too. We took a big segue there. Sorry, folks.
Oh, it's all good.
Well, I was fucking thinking. Has your dog ever bit its tongue during a seizure or anything like that?
No,
that's
luckily,
good.
yeah.
That's real good. My aunt had a fuck ton of seizures when she was alive for a whole dude, I was just all my life I saw seizures all the time. It's crazy, like pseudo, which is the small one, or grand mal, which is nuts, and like bro, it's fucked. It's like you don't forget it when you see it because it's just the clenching of the body. It's fucking unnaturally clenched.
It's like when you touch him, it's like. Crazy.
Oh yeah, every nerve in their fucking body is on like survival mode. Every flesh in them is just it's you can't break the grip of someone, but you gotta like.
Does it hurt?
Them, this is weird. The only thing I remember my aunt explaining it to me like is that she would be scared. It was very scary. That's all she would really remember. I remember her talking about.
Dude, my dog literally looks like, cause he also never, he doesn't understand it, right? So it's like hard and like. I'm thinking about there are probably wild animals that have that shit, and like they don't have enough brain capacity to understand, and they probably just get left behind.
Yeah, by the rest of the pack and shit. I mean, that's just like the survival of the fittest type of thing. Like that's that's how nature works, bro. You know, if you have a recessive trait, like you're gonna die off. And sometimes they slip through, but I mean, it's weird.
Yeah. You ever seen what's that movie called?
Star Wars Episode 3: Revenge of the Sith. Yeah, I've seen it a time or two. If that's what you're asking. Yeah, good movie. I recommend it.
It's a Liam Neeson movie. He fights like a pack of wolves at the end.
I don't think so.
I don't know. It's a good fucking movie. Honestly, I feel like I need to look it up just because. Like,
look it up. I mean, yeah. Liam Neeson fighting wolves. I mean, I'd watch that maybe. How old was Liam Neeson when he did that? Because he's been pretty old for a while.
It was 2011.
Okay.
The Gray.
Yeah, I've never heard of that.
Oh, dude, it's fucking. At the end of the movie, he's like fucking fighting the pack of wolves. He's like smashing nip bottles on fucking rocks. Like,
you said nip bottles?
He's like, yeah, like he'll have a glass nip bottles. He's like smashing them on rocks and like taping them like he's fucking Wolverine.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Taping them to his hand. He's like, fucking bring it on.
Why was he killing the wolves? Like, what were they attacking him?
Oh yeah.
Why was he in the? Why was he in the wood? I need context.
I think he was like maybe like I think it was like a camping trip.
Damn, that's one hell of a way to end a camping trip.
And then the wolf pack like pulled up, killed all of whoever he was with.
Fuck.
And he was just by himself. And then at the end of the movie, like it just practically like the movie is like him trying to get away from them, but then it just comes down to you're not getting away, man. You are just fighting for your life right now.
I hate to be. That's just how it be.
Yeah, I just climbed a tree and like sat there until they ran away.
I ain't fighting off a pack of fucking wolves.
Yeah, like I was watching the whole movie and I'm like, damn, this dude could probably just like climb a tree and then like sit there, and let the wolves pass.
See, that works unless you got a bear. You got a bear, you climb that tree, you're fucking
oh my god!
dead.
I don't even want to think of a bear. I don't even want to think of me climbing a tall ass tree and then just imagine. All right, let's think about this. You're like far in front of the bear, right? You're getting away. You climb up a tree.
You think you're
safe. Up there. The bear's like walking around. He's like, doo, 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 and then he's like, and he just sees you and you're looking right down at it and fucking. Yo, can I take a rip of that by anything?
Absolutely, dog. Word. Dude, that is actually a deep fear of many people, including myself, getting attacked by a fucking bear. Like, feel free to hit it again. You're more than good. Just on the table. You can periodically hit it whenever. You should have just asked me to start with, bro. Next time we do a podcast, we'll just get a bong. We'll just chill the whole time. I don't know why the fuck we didn't think about that. Smoking before and shit. What's it called? That's very strange, man. It's, cause like, I've just seen so many videos of wild animals not giving a fuck. Like, have you seen the video of that? I'm gonna put in the description of this video if anyone wants to see this video because it's fucking nuts. Will you remind me if I forget? But I'll remember. I'm gonna put that in the link of this video, dude. It's a video of a hiker or like a trail on just a trail. He's just walking random path and he stumbles upon like a mountain lion, and like it's a mother and has cubs near it, but the mountain lion freaks the fuck out. because like it thinks it's a threat to the cubs. So what it does, bro, the guy just walks backwards the whole time. If he turns his back,
and he's like,
you know what I'm talking about? The thing starts pouncing.
Yo, it's crazy.
Oh my god, are you kidding me? That guy has the fucking balls to steal. First of all,
he was like, ah.
Yeah, you
like,
have
get away
to.
from me.
Yeah, he had to do what he was
stick
doing.
Up and,
it's crazy. Cause what, dude? It's. I was like, why the fuck doesn't he just run? And I read a comment. They're like, bro, that thing would pounce on his neck and murder him in a second.
Because then once you run away, it's like, oh, it's scared. I can easily kill it. That's food.
Yeah. It's, dude, the amount. First of all, that thing's a dick, by the way. That fucking animal. Fuck off. You followed that poor guy for like 6 minutes. Get off his ass, okay? He's not near your cubs. You know what? But then say it would be funny. This would be funny, but it would be very like karma related. If that jag or mountain lion came back and the cubs were gone, you know what I mean? Like if they just left him, they're like, "Fuck you, mom. You're a dick." That would be. She's like, "Ah, man." She goes back and finds the guy living in his house or whatever. Your kids
like
are mine now.
It's like fucking Red Robin. He's gonna like walk in, and like, honey, I'm home, and the fucking mountain lion's gonna be sitting there fucking with their pajamas on, like, come in, I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna fucking murder you. You took my kids away from me.
I'm killing you, and I'm taking your kids to raise them like my own. You son of a bitch.
He walks in, his kids are fucking dead. Sorry, I'm not even about to fucking go into that. We're about to get this YouTube video banned.
Dude, what? Who are you gonna say that gets it banned?
I was gonna say, like, he walks in.
You gotta be talking to the mic, though.
He's like, this is gonna be fucked up.
Oh, Jesus.
Like, he walks in, it's like, he has like 3 kids, just like, fucking blood everywhere.
Oh, it's a massacre with this mountain lion?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
That'd be horrible.
See, I was kind of thinking, maybe
fucked up that I thought of that.
No, I was thinking maybe the mountain lion would kill the kids as revenge, but I was like, bro, if the cubs left, the mountain lion would be like, oh, I need kids. These are my kids now. That's what I was thinking. Like, you ever seen Mama, that movie, the horror movie, where the little girls like live in the cabin with like the demon thing, but like it raises it like it's their daughter? You have never seen that movie. Why are you lying to me, guys?
Sorry, say that again.
Bro, what did? I'm geeking the fuck out right now, guys. I promise you, I'm being I'm trying to be professional.
No,
I'm trying to be professional. Well, no, what I'm saying is like there's a movie called Mama, right? And it's like a horror movie. It's about like these 2 little girls. One's really little, one's a little older, and like they go missing, and they end up being found in a cabin in the woods type of thing, like the horror stereotype of cabin in the woods. But they find the girls there, and like they're like very unvocal, and like they're all fucking like animalistic and shit. Like they're being crazy because they've been gone for so long. But what it turns out is that there's like an entity, like a demon or like a negative entity that kind of took the kids in and became their mother figure when they were there for so long. They referred to it as Mama. And so like what I'm saying is like it's kind of, first of all, great movie. I really recommend it. It's actually a pretty solid movie.
Scary though.
I don't know. I don't really get scared.
Yeah, I was gonna say I like fucking like making me scared of shit.
It's not gonna make you scared of shit, no. But it's not bad. But I don't know. I have pretty thick skin with horror movies.
Yeah,
I'm
honestly,
kind of
I feel you like. Those ones wouldn't do. I feel like those ones when I was little were like, but like I feel like they're not scary anymore.
When I was a kid, Michael would. I just remember.
It was always
my closet. After I watched it, I'd have to sleep facing my closet because my rationale as a kid was, okay, if he comes out of the closet, at least I'll see him first.
Wait, you're scared of Michael with that? Would you be scared of Freddy for that?
Nope. Freddy didn't scare me. Jason didn't scare me. Leatherface kind of fucked me up with the original because like, oh, that's just like, that guy's crazy, but that's it. Chucky didn't really get me. It was Pennywise and it was Michael fucking Myers. Kind of Ghostface for a bit too. Ghostface kind of got me when I was growing up too, because that was kind of like that era. Like that was like '96 and shit. So like my family was watching that shit. Yeah. But
I watched a Michael Myers movie, and it was like from like they showed like what happened when he was a kid, and his mom was like a fucking stripper.
Oh, that's the Rob Zombie remake.
Yeah, no, it's not that good.
People
but like
hate that shit.
But that one is like wasn't scary simply off the fact of you're like, all right, I get it. Like, you got fucked up mentally, and you're on a killing rampage.
That's the thing.
It's like you don't even get scared. You don't even look at him as like a bad guy. You just look at him as someone who's just mentally deranged. And then like, that's honestly, Michael Myers, that movie is what started me actually looking into villain point of views.
The original Halloween? Like the 78?
No, that one that I was just talking about.
The 2007
I've seen all the original ones. That wasn't the first one I watched. I just want to make that clear.
Yeah.
That wasn't the first one I watched. I seen all the other ones.
You don't gotta say that to them, you gotta say that to me, because I take that shit serious, dog. I fuck with the horror movies, homie. But no, I'm just fucking with you, bro.
But yeah, no, I then I started looking into it. Like Thanos, is he really that bad of a guy?
Okay, first of all, no, he's not. In no regard is he that bad of a guy. Have you seen Eternals?
No, I haven't.
You have to. Okay, God, please, I beg you. I'll give you my Disney fucking Plus. Watch the movie, then watch the end credits. Thanos is not a bad guy.
That's what I was.
Never has been.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like I don't know. Like he took in that green girl.
Gamora.
Like, I understand. Oh, like yeah, but it was the last thing from the Earth. Like he didn't take it as a child. He took it as like a souvenir. Almost.
Dog. I'm not being a dick. I respect your opinions.
Are they gonna come out like a Thanos movie?
Your opinions matter. What you say matters, but none of that is relevant to what I'm thinking because this is like not This guy was not a bad guy. Like he was not. He was doing something that was necessary for something else worse. I mean, ridiculously worse.
Yeah, but then it kind of probably just got to his head a little bit.
Yes, toward the end, maybe. Oh, I didn't think about that. But bro, you gotta watch Eternals. I don't want to say a single fucking word. Not the best movie, honestly. It should have been a show, because like there's like 15 superheroes. And, like it should have been like a series, like a fucking full length 12, 15 episode series. But
they could be moving it into that though.
I don't want to see it. Stop with the TV shows, Disney. You sons of bitches.
What? What are you saying, man?
Dude,
you're just
go fuck yourself, Disney. Go fuck yourself. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying go fuck yourself.
Marvel's grabbing money left and right now.
You're telling me? Listen, I'm a Marvel guy. I fuck with the MCU pretty heavy.
A huge comeback, Marvel.
Oh
I feel like it died
God.
for a little bit.
Dude,
speaking of massive comeback,
Kevin Feige. Let me tell you something.
That guy, yeah.
That man is a fucking magician.
He started the MCU, right? The guy that started the MCU.
God.
That guy's fucking awesome.
He knew his shit. Here's the thing. He was an executive producer on the X-Men movies back in the day, or at least one of them. Then he got to be able to be the guy to kind of work with the original Iron Man movie. Him and Jon Favreau. Jon Favreau is a stud when it comes to movies and shit. But Feige's like he's like for the MCU. This might be the bag of bears. He's kind of like the Elon Musk of like to people think of him as Tesla. It's like that type of thing. Like he has full reign over the MCU. He's pretty much his direction. It's to his discretion at this point. You know, like Kathleen.
Especially with what's his face passing? Oh, my
Stan
God,
Lee. See, I don't think Stan Lee had much say in the MCU. I don't think he did. I don't think he had anything to say. I don't think they gave him any response because they bought the rights. This is another example of monopolization. They buy Marvel, then they buy Fox. When they buy Fox, they inherit the Fantastic Four and X-Men. The Doctor Strange movie now has the X-Men in it, has the Fantastic Four in it. Not a spoiler.
Chris Evans going back to it.
Maybe that'd be cool.
I think that is what happened. I think Chris Evans. I could be wrong, but listen, this wouldn't be a bad cast. The Thing should be the guy from the original one. It doesn't. It can be the same actor because they're going to be doing the 3D effects or not 3D effects. Like what the special effects.
Keep
it the same guy. All right, keep it the same guy. Fucking. I'm talking to you, Marvel. When you watch this.
You sons of bitches. I can't say what they did, but they did something. I can't say what they. You killed Aunt May, you sons of bitches.
What?
No way.
In what?
Oh, fuck me.
Oh, in Endgame? No? Because I was going to say, I don't remember that, man.
Alright, God, I'm on level with you, bro. I thought every human on Earth saw No Way Home. For some reason, I thought...
Oh, no, I did.
Okay, Aunt May dies, bro.
In the movie?
Yeah, bro. Green Goblin blows her ass up in the lobby. And then Peter freaks out, and then he goes crying on the roof, and the other two come in. Dude, fuck them, bro. She was fucking.
I didn't even realize that. I was so out of it at that movie. I saw it at like 11 o'clock at night, and I was high as shit.
Yeah.
I was falling asleep. I need to rewatch that movie.
I watched that bitch twice. I ain't never seen a movie twice.
Maybe I dozed off for a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, she dies, unfortunately.
She?
Yeah, Aunt May.
Oh, Aunt May! I thought you said Ant-Man, bro.
Oh.
I was like, what? When was Paul Rudd in that movie?
No, I'd be even more mad.
Oh. Bro, I thought you were saying, I'm
this
high
dude,
as shit,
this
man. I
dude
thought you were saying Ant-Man.
This dude was trying to fucking fit in a puzzle piece on like a Jenga.
Yeah,
tower right there. What are we doing?
I was like, what was there like? Where they just like, all right, Paul Rudd, we can't pay you anymore. You're gonna be in this for 5 seconds. He's gonna shoot you in the face, and you're gonna die. Like what?
No, Paul Rudd's an American treasure when it comes to cinema, bro. He was actually in Halloween. That's where he got one of his starts. He was in Halloween 6, bro.
Yeah. He's a funny dude, man.
Yeah, he's funny.
He's a fucking funny guy.
You know what's funny as fuck? His friend in Ant-Man. I don't know the guy's name. Is it Luis? Is that the guy's name?
Remember.
You know what I'm talking about? Like the guy he's fucking scheming with in the first one? I think it's Luis. He tells all the stories.
I forget.
Dude, I think it's Luis. I could be tripping. Anyway, that guy's mad fucking funny. I love the Ant-Man movies. Dude, here's the thing. I got to rant about... Go.
No, it's completely off topic, so you go.
Can we say it for 1 second?
Yeah.
I'll make this quick.
Yeah,
Bro,
no, take it.
I just... Oh, don't say that, because I'd do another 4 hours about the MCU. If I ever started a podcast that was like horror, like pop culture, it would be bad, because I'd quit my job. I'd quit being so... I would just spend every aching minute talking about Star Wars horror movies and the MCU. Like, it would be bad. I can't do it. I've thought about it, but I don't know if I can do it to myself. I get too obsessed. So I'm going to make this brief. Okay? The MCU is the balls. They're outdoing Star Wars by margins.
I don't even fuck with Star Wars.
Okay, you need to relax. It's the greatest IP ever created. But no, I'm just fucking... Oh, I love it. I think it's the greatest saga franchise in any regard of any category ever.
I like Star Trek more.
Can I tell you something? Never once have I seen Star Trek. Never once will I watch an episode. Never once will I watch a trailer of it. Because it looks ridiculous. With that being said, yeah, I know I'm being a dick with that. Not even give it a chance. I don't want to give it a chance. You know what I want to give it a chance? George Lucas making 3 more movies. That's what I want to give it a chance. But bro, what I'm saying is, they're outperforming Star Wars so dramatically. Here's why I say it. This is all subjective, of course. Star Wars 7, 8, 9 were fucking dog shit. Absolute horrible. The only thing Star Wars has going for it is pre-existing characters. They got real lucky with The Mandalorian. That was a great idea.
I watched a couple episodes, but like I couldn't get into it for some reason.
Oh, that's crazy. That's so crazy. It wasn't, bro. Fuck you. Star Wars is great.
Fuck Willow Smith, man. He should not be Miles Morales.
You got talking to the mic.
Sorry, fuck Willow's.
Not that close. Not that close.
Sorry,
Jesus, bro.
Sorry.
Hello?
What's his name? Not Willow.
Jaden?
Fuck Jaden Smith, bro. He does not deserve the role of Miles Morales.
Is he playing Miles Morales live action?
Yeah, he is.
I didn't even know that.
Oh, dude, horrible.
Not a fan of the decision?
Horrible.
Okay.
You know what else is a terrible decision? You know what else is a terrible decision?
I feel like
Daniel Radcliffe as Wolverine.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
No, that's happening.
No, I assure you it's not going to happen.
I assure you that's actually a thing.
I know, but Hugh Jackman
Harry Potter is Wolverine. Harry Potter is Wolverine. No, I know
what you're talking about. I've heard it, but it's not going to happen for one simple reason. You can't just recast that character. That's the problem that Marvel, Disney
they're recasting Captain America, dude.
Dude, I understand. Well, not recasting. They passed the torch. I like what they did with fucking Falcon, with the symbology. Okay, you're Cap now. I get it. I don't like it because there's only one Captain America. He's his own superhero already. I fuck with Falcon as a hero. I thought he was dope. With fucking little Uzis and shit. He's fighting Ant-Man on that roof. That was a sick scene.
I don't really like. I don't know if I like the actor that plays Captain America now.
Anthony Mackie.
I
don't mind him.
Every time I see him, all I think of is 8 Mile. When he just gets like...
Dude, he is in fucking 8 Mile.
Yeah, dude, he's the dude that fucking Eminem Street, like, destroys at the end of the movie.
Bro!
That's all I can think of.
Yo, that's so crazy. I put this fucking candle on.
I mean, Captain America now. Like, nah, bro. Like, what?
That's actually crazy. I don't know if I probably knew that. I just didn't even think about that. But, hold on. I gotta address this. They're not gonna fucking recast, and this is like you trying to say...
What, do you think when Hugh Jackman dies, there's never going to be another Wolverine?
Do I know what I think? CGI, bitch. CG motherfucking eye, bro. No, they're not going to recast...
Daniel Radcliffe is going to be in Doctor Strange as Wolverine.
No, maybe as an alternative variant of Wolverine. He's not going to be the MCU's Wolverine, bro. Patrick Swayze. Patrick Stewart. You already danced. I said Patrick Swayze. Patrick Stewart is not going to be the Patrick Stewart we know from the MCU. That man's fucking dead. Well, that did happen in the future. No, because that happened.
The Office?
John something, yeah.
Yeah, he's going to be the stretchy dude. Fantastic.
Yeah, Mr. Fantastic. I could see that.
I would love that.
Reed Richards. I could see that. I could see it.
I want to be him.
I wouldn't be mad about that.
It'd be cool, too, because him and Chris Evans were both supposed to be Captain America, so we see who's a better, like, if they're together, it'd be that dude, whatever his name was second. They literally were deciding between him and Chris Evans for Captain America, and now they might be in the Fantastic Four together.
I mean, there's a lot of
That's
what
cool
ifs.
as shit.
Oh, I'm hip. There's a lot of what ifs with fucking Doctor Strange, man. Let me tell you. I've never in my life seen a movie have more fucking theories in my life of anything.
First time I ever watched Doctor Strange, I was tripping on shrooms.
That's a good time to watch Doctor Strange.
And Inception.
I don't wish that I'm the worst enemy, because that would probably make me commit suicide.
It was amazing.
No, I'd overthink the fuck out of it.
One of the best nights of my life.
You ever do? No, don't ask.
Don't do it though. I don't know. I feel bad. I don't know if I feel like I shouldn't say that on your YouTube channel. Do you care?
I like psilocybin mushrooms occasionally. Does that help? No, it's Matt. You gotta take mushrooms and watch the Truman Show. That's what you gotta fucking do.
What's the Truman Show?
Oh my good god.
You ever watch Between Two Ferns?
Hold on, I can't do that
right
now. Hold on, I can't do that. No, that guy's funny as shit though. That guy's. Hold on. Bro, we gotta cover MCU again after. But this is dude. The Truman Show is Jim Carrey, like a younger Jim Carrey, and he's in a movie. It's a really low budget movie, but it's fucking phenomenal. And it's basically him finding out that everyone in his life is an actor.
Yeah, in the small town, and then he bro, that shit's crazy.
Dude.
I've never seen it, but I walked into my dad watching it, and he told me about it, and I was like, that is like so crazy that I can't even like sit in this living room with you and watch the rest of it, because I need to watch it from the beginning straight.
Yeah, dude, I was watching it with Doug and Luca one day, the first time I saw it. Holy fuck! Like I was mad high. We were just chilling. Bro, like I thought we were just gonna watch a movie. Then I just started thinking. I had a split like thought in my brain that was like, bro, like are these guys fucking with me right now? Like Doug and Luca. I was really like thinking like I remember asking, what is this? And they're like, what do you mean? I was like, dude, like you guys doing like dead serious, like asking if they were the same thing in the fucking movie, bro. Mad like disorienting from reality. It fucked me up for like a couple minutes in the movie.
We're right next to Boston though, so that wouldn't really freak me out.
Yeah, but bro, you weren't on mushrooms in the middle of
Oh, mushrooms. You said you were high, so I you were just like smoking weed or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
no, I was intoxicated off the mushrooms, but it was fucking crazy, man. It was crazy. Like it fucked me up. Not like I didn't get paranoid, but I got very like, yo, like, what the fuck are you guys telling me right now? Like, really convincing myself that, like, for 10 minutes, bro, I kept watching the movie, but I was just like, I don't remember even watching the next 10 minutes. I just remember thinking to myself the whole time, like, dude, okay, running my whole life back and being like, yo, like, has there been a time where some weird shit's happened like that? Dude, mad confused. I've watched it a dozen times since, and I just enjoy the movie because it's a good fucking movie, but, yeah, watch Mushrooms and watch that movie. It's crazy. Crazy.
Oh, dude, that's crazy.
Not advice to anybody. I don't recommend anybody do anything. This is my personal experience. I'm not a doctor or anything. It's crazy. Just gotta get that out there. I don't want people taking mushrooms.
Yeah, but
and
I don't
freaking
know
out
how I
and blaming
feel
me.
about when I watched the movie and Daniel Radcliffe as Wolverine.
Dude, dude, God, I'm a freak out if I see that motherfucker as Wolverine. Like, I'm a freak out. Actually freak out. First of all, let Wolverine just be gone, bro.
Why?
That's another... Bro, because why do we need so much fucking bullshit? When a character is dead, and you see them, and you... Bro, but did you watch Logan? It's over. He's done. He had a heroic sacrifice, and he went on like a fucking gangster. And he absolutely had the best performance of Wolverine he's ever had. That is an amazing movie, first of all. Very sad, very non-happy ending. And happy middle. Or, it's a very unhappy movie, but it's very fucking good. And, bro, he's done. He got a stake driven through his fucking chest. You made an adamantium. I get it. Like, you're Wolverine. But, bro, the whole movie is his decline and his regression of having his powers. So that dude's not at 100. He's not even at 50%. That guy's fucking gone. So, unless they're going to pick him up from another fucking multiverse event.
What is Doctor Strange?
What?
It's a Doctor Strange movie.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, I really like how they open the door with the multiverse.
The whole point with the Doctor Strange movie right now, I'm pretty sure next is because they opened the door with No Way Home. They opened the door with No Way Home, and now they're gonna hit you with a Doctor Strange movie. Hitting you with different types of superheroes.
I don't think it was No Way Home that sparked the event. I think it was Infinity War when they were on they were on that Gnome airplane or whatever, and he starts fucking with it. I think that fucked everything up. I think that because like he looked at every possibility in every universe. Because you know what the problem is with No Way Home? He was like, oh yeah, like we opened up a portal now that they're aware of us. Bro, like, they weren't aware that you were looking at every possible outcome and every reality ever. No one picked that up, especially the Illuminati, who was like Charles Xavier, Doctor Strange, Reed Richards. Like, there's like, you tell me they didn't fucking notice? And then you got the dumbass fucking Loki show with the time police and shit. You tell me the time police just didn't fucking notice that this guy was breaking reality, looking at everything? And then they just didn't somehow care about Thanos or anything, and the Eternals just didn't care. See, they're doing a little too much. They're doing really good and much better than Disney. I mean, Star Wars, but they're getting like themselves wrapped up a little bit here. Like they're doing a lot of splinter stories.
Well, the whole point of Eternals was kind of like, I feel like I didn't watch it, so I don't know, but I feel like they were saying in the beginning, they were like, oh, we didn't help. I remember, like, they explained why they didn't help with Thanos, right?
Oh, yeah, they did, yeah. Because it's a human problem. We don't deal with divergence or divergence, whatever the fuck they call them.
Yeah.
Stupid-ass answer. The fucking world... No, stupid answers. It's sloppy writing.
But they're not human, so, right? They're not human, am I right by that? I haven't seen the movie. Are they, like, not human?
Fuck, are they human?
They have superpowers, right?
Yes, so they're people. No, they're people. They're people who were taken from their planet and turned into these types of things because I believe they started having past memories of past lives of their old life. I think I could be fucking with.
Well,
yeah,
anyways,
I think that's. I've only seen it once.
They were thinking like they weren't. Maybe they're thinking they weren't human, so they didn't necessarily.
Yeah, they didn't think they were
care.
Human. Yeah.
They didn't necessarily care because what's it called Like they didn't care because they weren't human, as in the sense of like when animals go extinct for us, like we care, we do a little bit. But, like, not really. Like, if that... I don't know. Like, not... I don't know. Like, there are animals that go extinct that we never really cared about.
But, bro, you gotta realize the Eternals were on Earth to protect humanity. Thanos was gonna wipe out half the fucking people on the planet. That seems like something that's a threat to humanity, if you ask me. You gotta watch the movie, though, because you start to realize why it doesn't... None of this fucking matters. See, like, I don't want to come off as like a guy who's against the MCU. I thoroughly enjoy it, and as time has gone by, I've really gotten into it to the point where like I love it. Like I really love it. But dude, I love Star Wars. I talk shit about Star Wars anytime they do something stupid. You have to like. I feel like if you like something, you gotta check the thing when they do stupid shit. You know what I mean? It's no worries.
What up? Oh, you here? You
gotta head up.
All right.
Work. Well, everyone, we're gonna leave it on now. We'll get back to it. Fuck the MCU for doing stupid shit, but I love it. Gott, it was an honor, brother. I appreciate having the conversation as always, dog. Thank you everyone for listening. One love. Take it easy, stay safe, and keep being positive, people. One love.
Peace out.